and Libido Low Carb on YouTube with Jimmy and Christine Moore. Meow.
Health claims gone wild.
Okay, Christine, health claims gone wild is not just limited to people food. It also extends to dog and cat food and animal foods, and we are in a pretty popular animal food store, right?
Yep.
Pet food store. And we got this first one here, lamb and brown rice dinner. Wholesome, meaty, and convenient. And on here it says healthy, fresh, and delicious. And it's supposed to be really healthy for the dogs. And you look at it and it's made with, it's really hard to see even for me. It says lamb lungs, then whole wheat flour, lamb meat, wheat bran, lamb hearts, then molasses and sucrose. What are they doing putting wheat, flour, molasses, and sucrose in a healthy, wholesome, and nourishing dog food that's supposed to be primarily meat?
The wheat or the flour and stuff is going to affect pets just like it does a human.
That's right. Yeah, and the thing is, it is promoted as meaty, and yet, yeah, it's got a lot of good meats in it. I'm really appreciative that they put organic, or all the parts of the meat in it, not just the, regular, but the lungs and different things, because those things are healthy. But when you mix them with the whole wheat and the sucrose and molasses, and then they also had rice in there, give me a break.
Yeah.
All right, so the health claims on a pet food, and specifically dog food, are pretty much as egregious as they are on human food. Look at this one. This is a healthy weight recipe. It is corn-free, which is good.
Yes.
But low-fat recipe to help keep dogs healthy and active. High-protein, low-fat for optimal weight control. Now, we know in humans, high-protein, low-fat is a recipe for what? Hunger.
Yeah.
And so the more hungry you are, the more you have to eat. So your poor dog's going to be eating on this corn-free, low-fat recipe to supposedly give them a healthy weight. They're going to be starving. Now look over here, we've got it turned over so you could see it's got 25% protein, which is pretty good. The fat content is only 7%, which means 25 plus 7 is what, 32. It's got 68% carbohydrate.
Yep.
And why should that surprise us? Because the very first ingredient is ground whole wheat. So I mean, they're loading this thing up with carbohydrate and purporting it to be high protein and low fat, which it is low fat, and it is pretty, and it is probably high in protein. But you're right, it's not healthy. Christine, there are a lot of health claims gone wild in this dog food aisle. Look at this one here. This one's called Healthy Weight Nutrition. Fit and Trim Every Day is the name of the brand from Purina. Okay, fiber from whole grains for digestive health, high quality protein including real chicken, 23 vitamins and minerals. Now, you were noting, look at the corn they just braggadociously put on there, corn and the wheat, peas and chicken, and there's our bowl of goodness. So look at this Healthy Weight Nutrition. They put everything down there. Now we look on the back, and we see here that it is, again, they got this whole marketing scheme of fiber from whole grains, protein from real chicken to maintain lean muscle, vitamins, all this stuff here, and they promote it as healthy. Crude protein, 25%, crude fat up to 9%. So again, it's primarily carbohydrate, and we see it. Whole grain corn's the number one ingredient. Whole grain wheat, soybean meal. Then they have meat and bone meal. Then they have corn gluten meal, corn germ meal, soybean germ meal, on and on and on. All this stuff that's just loaded with carbohydrate. Now, what's the natural diet of a dog or a cat?
Meat.
It's supposed to be meat and bones, right? Pretty darn low carb. This is not low carb, no matter how many vitamins they infuse into it.
That's right.
Hello, Christine. This is a recording. Now we're in the cat aisle, but it's the same song and
Dance!
Yep.
Look at this. Purina One natural blend. There's that word natural again. Natural blend of vitamins and minerals. Naturally preserved with no added fillers, artificial colors, or flavors. Wholesome salmon contributes protein for strong muscles, including a strong heart. White rice, with brown rice, I'll get it out in a minute, and oatmeal for easy digestion, rich in antioxidants, omega fats. Now you look at it on the side here, and we see the protein is 34%, which is pretty high. The fat is 13%. Again, the rest of that is carbohydrate, and it's not a surprise. Although I'll give them credit, salmon is number one, but then you got corn gluten meal, and brown rice, oatmeal, whole grain wheat, whole grain corn, on and on and on. Again, a corn and grain-based diet for kitties. Here's one. It's called Pet Greens Treats, and it brags about having no wheat gluten, no corn, no artificial colors or flavors. And you look on the back, and the protein is 9%, the fat is 4%. You look at the ingredients, chicken is number one, but then rice flour, potato flour, dextrose, which is just sugar, tapioca starch. I mean, this is promoted as healthy. Healthy, and it is. Poor kitty.
Oh, no.
Look at the little kitty. He's going to be dead.
He's sad because it's so bad for him.
Because this is awful. Alright, Christine, we have one that is claiming to be a cat food for weight control. Premium cat food. It's called Healthy Naturals, plus added vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. And check this out. Less fat, 20% less fat to help return your cat to a healthier weight. You know, it brags about no added fillers, no artificial colors, no artificial preservatives. And you look at it on the side panel here, and it's got the proteins 28%, the fats 11%, chicken byproduct meal, corn grits, ground whole grain sorghum. I mean, just on and on and on. It just is loaded with carbohydrates, because guess what? Just like human food, when you take the fat out of it, what do you add? You gotta add carbohydrate. There's just no bones, all pun intended, about it.
Thanks for watching Live and La Vida Low Carb on YouTube with Jimmy and Christine Moore.